Greetings everybody, I am BrianD0313 with
your old pal Rosser.
This is Let's Co-op Insufferable Play Final Fantasy. It's been, what, like 3 weeks since we last recorded?
Oh, at least. That's mostly my fault, fans, and I apologize for that. I've been out of town.
So for the past 3 weeks, we need to catch up on the drinking.
That shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Which hopefully we'll see in the next, Sir Rosser's next Let's Play series, which will be...
Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, a nice gentleman asked me to playtest his, new game that he made from scratch.
And what game might that be?
That would be a Zelda quest. Done the insufferable way.
And it's definitely insufferable in my opinion.
And you should know. This fine gentleman here has come up with a new Zelda quest on the Zelda gaming system, Zelda Classic. And he has asked me to playtest it, blindly, I might add, with my own particular drinking idiom.
And there's gonna be a lot of binge drinking in that episode, cause I probably died over 200 times in that game. But that was just mostly testing it myself.
Good God, you built it?
Well, I did the map and all that stuff.
My goodness, sir. Quite a task you have stretched out for me. I look forward to your challenge.
Challenge received. I believe I actually named one of the dungeons Dragon Power Dungeon.
Oh God, let's not ever mention that game again.
So last time we got the rod from Sardo, accent on the dough.
No, mister.
And we came back to the arcade, where we started on the same floor, on the 3rd floor, where what's-his-face was there, the vampire.
Yes, we have delved deeper into this chocolate dungeon.
Chocolate?
Chocolate?
I'm hungry. And as you can see, we used the rod to get through that little... Oh, fuck.
Ooh, these bastards again.
Run away!
Run away!
We only have, like... Oh, good God. We only had, 7, soft potions, I believe. Those things cost 300 gold pieces apiece.
Yeah, they're pretty hefty. Oh, what have we here?
You think that's a spike trap?
No. Guess not.
Hey, a wooden staff.
Well, I wouldn't bother spike trapping a wooden staff either. 3,400 gold, maybe, but
that might be a spike
stick.
trap.
My, it's the Sphinx.
What do we know about the Sphinx?
They're kind of jerks. They're all like, "Ew, look at me. I'm from ancient Egypt and I'll ask you riddles."
And do you know what the riddle was?
How do I dodge a sword?
No, it is, what stands on 4 feet, on 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening.
Ah, that old chestnut. Well, you know what? Maybe they should have asked themselves, how do I dodge a sword? Because that last one just got wasted.
I think they should learn how to dodge a punch.
Yeah.
So viewers, if you did answer that riddle, then you will live. If you fail the riddle, you get turned to stone, I believe, or your life force gets sucked out of you.
Or you get shot by lasers.
Or get shot by lasers.
I'm pretty sure there were lasers in the original mythology. Oh dear. Oh, there we go.
Okay, good. Was that just me, or was that...
No, that was the both of us.
Okay, good. Okay. Yes. Actually, I remember there being a Ghostbusters episode, cartoon episode. They had to deal with the Sphinx.
Oh, funny you should mention that. I've actually got that entire series on DVD, but I haven't gotten around to watching it yet. I remember loving it as a child.
Which one, the original?
I think it's serious time right now.
Come on, run! And Fred is stoned.
Flee, you magnificent bastards. But yes, I remember the the real Ghostbusters show. You know, that had the Ghostbusters from the movie.
I love that cartoon.
That was a good cartoon.
You know, you remember the Halloween guy?
No, the only episode I remember was one where there was like this metal plate on a door and it said, "Do not open until doomsday." But I do remember as a kid, I loved the show. I just can't remember like specifics. But I have a lot of the action figures in my attic.
Me too.
I
saw the vehicle.
Yeah, the Ecto-1. That was a badass toy car right there, buddy.
Oh yeah. And I think I still have the ghost house. Where am I?
I think you were headed to the southwest.
Southwest, it is. Yeah. Well, I remember like bits and pieces from the Ghostbusters series. Like I remember the Halloween ones with that pumpkin-head guy. This doesn't look nice.
That's kind of brutalish.
Just too lazy to do multi-targeted. Leave me alone!
They're not too bad, but at the same time, they're kind of a waste of resources to fight them all.
Aye.
But yeah, the real Ghostbusters was a great cartoon series. Another great one that you can't find anywhere now, the Beetlejuice cartoon.
You can't find it?
No, you just can't find it. Like, no one bothered to make copies of it, and it's kinda gone at the moment. They'll probably conveniently find it somewhere when they want to make some money off of the DVD sales, but, you know, for now, you just can only find a couple of episodes. And that was a fun show. They had the monster next door, Jacques Laline, the skeleton, you know, and of course Lydia and Beetlejuice, who were friends in the cartoon version. Completely different from the movie, but yeah, it was really fun.
You remember Pee-wee Herman's Playhouse?
Yes, I do.
Oh man, I wish that would come back on.
That was a good show too.
This
Had
doesn't
lots
look
of
good.
beats. How many soft potions you got left? About 6?
They'd probably attack these guys, but I'm not going to risk it. I wonder if that was a spike trap. That's probably a spike trap.
That's a spike trap.
Oh shit. Wizard.
Yeah, these guys ain't so bad.
I don't have any information on them.
You hit them with a sword until they die.
Okay, I love that.
That's Uncle Rosser's old-timey strategy.
And he's blue. Do you think he's sad?
Yeah. Either that or he doesn't get enough sunlight. He
Well, he does hang out inside this cave, doesn't he?
Yeah. And he's a wizard, so he probably reads a lot of books instead of getting out with his other ogre friends.
Well, he's out with his friend right now.
Yeah, but they're positively green with envy.
Well, there's that gold.
That's some good gold.
We got a cabin. And we got a spike trap.
Oh my god.
We can strike first. That means you can run, right?
In theory, yes.
In Brysolf's theory, it is. Yeah, we can run.
Brysolf has taught me a lot about this game.
Me too. Like, there's actually some sort of mini game that we can play.
Oh, I already knew about that.
We got a silver shield for the hero, or not the hero. I call him the hero just because he's like the
He's the guy with the sword.
guy with the sword.
That's pretty heroic. But yeah, fun fact, the silver shield is actually the best shield you can get in the other RPG that was out around the time this was made, Dragon Warrior.
Silver shield.
Yes. The silver shield and the flaming sword in the Dragon Warrior RPG game were the two best items you could actually buy for offense and defense as far as swords and shields went.
I don't think there were that many shields in Dragon Warrior to begin with.
There really weren't. There was like the small shield, the large shield, and I think the silver shield.
Aye. Dragon Warrior 2 didn't really have that much of an equipment drop for your companions either.
No. there was very little equipment for your companions in Dragon Warrior 2.
For instance, you could pretty much max out your character's equipments by maybe 40% into the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right before you get your ship, they could be all maxed out with weapons, all that cool stuff.
Well, I mean, but then like the main character had like just better and better crap that he could get later on, but it was so hard to get.
Well, actually, you could pretty much get the best weapon in the game for the hero like right away too.
Really?
You could get the well, second best. You could get the Airdrick sword right after you get the ship.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about the Super Nintendo remake where the second companion, I mean, not the second companion, but the second dude, the Prince of Karak, could actually use Edric's sword.
We don't run from these guys.
Now, mind you, I still have my original NES copy of Dragon Warrior 2.
I have my original NES copy of all Dragon Warrior 1 through 4.
I've got 1 and 2 on the NES. I've also got a copy of Final Fantasy. Assorted Zeldas. Many other fantastic games.
A buddy of mine, Thomas Sal25, is actually doing a playthrough right now of Dragon Warrior Hack.
Oh, there's a Dragon Warrior Hack. I should certainly look into that one.
I guess you'd pretty much hack any of these games. There's like nothing much to it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that difficult, but the trick is finding a good hack. I've seen a handful of really good hacks. My favorite hack of all time has got to be a hack for Earthbound on the Super Nintendo.
Well, my experience doing the Legends of Zelda hack was we get attacked again. And they strike first. Doing the Legends of Zelda hack that I made, it's easy to actually learn how to the technical stuff, but actually making a decent original quest takes a lot of time, a lot of work.
Sir, you could not possibly be more right.
It took me probably about 2 months, and that's with pretty much procrastination and being lazy.
I know how that goes. I've been kicking around the idea of doing a Super Mario World hack myself.
You watched Around the Wheel, right?
I haven't. I feel like I should. I've been recommended to that channel a lot.
He's pretty articulate. He's got good dialogue. He's actually doing a Mario hack right now, which looks pretty good.
Yeah, I've had a few friends that have done like really good Mario hacks. The one that comes to mind right away is GD Gaming. Dracoon, he's doing one of the better Mario hacks out there with his friend Lantis02.
Well, Thomas Stout also does a lot of Mario hacks as well.
Cool.
If you viewers ever want to check it out. We got a room coming up. We should like eventually start talking about this game, don't you think?
Well, we haven't really come to anything particularly interesting yet. We've just been kind of going through the Earth Cave. Hey, there's nothing wrong with plugging our friends.
Ooh, look at that.
Now we get to the part where we have to be serious time.
Is that a spike trap?
Nope. Nope, just stalagmites.
Just letting people know, you can still get attacked here, I believe.
Oh, definitely.
So, let's reactivate the orb!
Orb!
The fiend ball cracks open, an omnipotent cloud rises, and an evil shape congeals. It is Lich, the fiend of Earth.
Liches get stitches!
If you get attacked by Lich, what is it?
It rhymes with bitch.
I don't know, what is it, like some sort of undead monster?
Well, according to the D&D handbook, once again, we come back to that, a Lich is the most powerful form of undead. It is a sorcerer or wizard who gave up their immortal soul for a corporeal form that could not be killed by normal means.
Interesting. So, Lich...
They have great commands over the undead, which is why we were seeing, like, ghosts and vampires and crap.
So
also, they cast death spells.
So
I'm sorry, should I stop interrupting you at this point?
Lich has 400 HP. He gets 2,200 experience points, 3,000 gold. He has an AP. What is AP? Attack power?
Sure, why not?
AP of 4280. What else is this?
Oh, 42 damage, 80% hit rate. That makes sense.
Let's see. He's weak to fire. He's strong against ice, rub, bane, stun, slap, and brack. Lich can use stop, zap, nuke, and other strong spells. You can use nuke.
Oh yeah.
Your best move is to enter his room with full HP and boost your fighting warriors with fast. Harm spells and fire spells will also cause damage. A fire is a good defense spell to protect against nuke, while tier 2 helps warriors. Okay, so Fred, attack. Pete, you don't cast a fire.
And well, you should.
Bob, you don't cast fast on Mr. Fred.
Excellent.
And Zero, you just don't punch him in the face.
Punch a giant-ass skeleton right in the face. That is badass. Zero knows how to just wreck the shit out of a bad guy.
And he pretty much wrecked Pete and Bob. Ooh, look at that, 200. We're almost there.
Yeah, that's the thing that I keep trying to tell people about the original Final Fantasy. They say it's hard, but it has the same curse that Final Fantasy IV does. And that is that the enemies hit you really hard and kill you really fast, but if you kill them faster, it is much an easier game.
And we might as well heal up before we die. Does the AI script change at all in this game?
I could not tell you, sir.
You put my guy to sleep, fucker.
Hey, Zero comes through.
We killed him. That was quick and easy.
Nice job, sir.
By the way, people, take a drink for all the times that we got status ailmented throughout this video.
In retrospect.
And Fred levels up. No one else? Sad face. Where did the ball go?
Hit the menu. It disappeared in its... Oh.
As I mentioned, you could get...
Destroy this ass clown.
So be careful before you move, otherwise you might get killed in all your
Giant.
progress.
Mr. Giant, it is not your day. You have screwed with us for the first time for the last time.
Jolly Green Giant.
Oh, now he's a Jolly Dead Giant.
So, is this a throne?
It doesn't look very comfortable.
Ah!
Holy shit, a parallelogram.
Now we have the...
Now, that's the orb.
Orb!
Orb! Ah, you beat me to the punch.
Ah. So we
Excellent.
have saved the Earth Crystal.
Outstanding, sir. Good job.
So as by the rules, this pretty much ends my part of the Let's Play series. Next part will be Sir Rosser taking on the next area, which is going to be the Fire Cave area, and we're going to also split the Ice Cave.
Aye.
Which will be pretty fun. But that'll wait until the next episode. This has been BrianD0313 with
your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.
See ya and have a good day.